destroying objects of any kind, unauthorized entrance on the playing field or restricted areas, intoxication, or other signs of impairment. If a guest interferes with the enjoyment of the match, please contact a guest service representative for assistance. Fans found in violation of the Public FC Code of Conduct face ejection from the event, as well as potential bans from future stadium events. Individuals in violation of the Code of Conduct will receive a letter notifying him or her of their violation and a warning that their behavior may result in future ejections or disciplinary action. Thank you and enjoy the match.
Republic FC fans, U.S. Bank presents tonight's
starting 11. And now let's meet tonight's opponent, the
Liverpool Football Club under-21. In goal, number 1, Lawrence Vigoro. On defense, number 2, Corey Whelan. On defense, 3, Sam Hart. On defense, number 4, Tom Brewitt. On defense, number 5, Lloyd Jones. In the midfield, number 6, Matty Virtue. In the midfield, 7, Sergi Kanos. In midfield number 8, Adam Phillips. In midfield 9, Brooks Lennon. In midfield number 10, Matthew Gomez. And at forward number 11, Ryan Kent.
Most popular clubs has sent its U21 team to America. First stop, Sacramento to face the Republic. Good evening and welcome to Bonnie Field. Tonight's broadcast brought to you by Visit Sacramento. Alongside Kevin Goldthwait, I'm Rob McAllister. Liverpool's U21s in town for friendly to showcase some of the English Premier League's youngest stars after a 7th place finish. The league table, the academy players looking to gain some valuable experience out on the road. also put on some of their skills on display here along the West Coast. For the Republic, season just beginning. So far, results have been pretty good. Another shutout in Open Cup play on Wednesday. That makes it 3 clean sheets in a row. Kevin, what do you expect from tonight's match?
Should be a pretty fun match here tonight, Rob. We got Liverpool coming in, very technical side. Also for Sacramento, coming off a pretty good stretch here. Good momentum. Want to see them continue tonight to get that momentum going and hopefully get a good result.
Should be exciting here. Liverpool U21, Sacramento Republic. A great match, a beautiful evening in the 68 degrees. Partly cloudy skies tonight. A great evening for some soccer here at Bonnie Field. Let's send it over to Jamie Coffey now, who will take it away to our national anthems.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise and remove your hats and welcome Charles Vane as he performs God Save the Queen.
God save our gracious Queen, long live our noble Queen. God save the Queen. Send her victorious, happy and glorious, long to reign over us. God save the Queen.
And now please welcome Steve Olin as he performs the national anthem of the United States of America.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we held at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you, Charles.
Our champions may come and go, but our foundation remains. This is the world's game, a dance of athletic grace and physical precision. Yet this does not make the game. It is the people, the indomitable spirit. We are Sacramento.
Minutes away from kickoff here in the capital of California. Let's get to the key contributors. Begin with Brooks Lennon for Liverpool U21.
Yeah, one of the American kids that Liverpool's brought in, signed probably about a year and a half ago. Kid from Arizona, played for the RSL Academy down in Arizona as well. Should be fun to watch him.
And how about another youngster for Sacramento? Got some good playing time on Wednesday. Carlos Rodriguez.
Yeah, Carlos had a fantastic game last Wednesday night. His Open Cup, really his debut here in Sacramento. Great performance. Really excited for this kid. Young kid from Mexico. Great right foot. All the physical tools to be a special player. Let's see how he develops here.
And your first 11s, we begin with Liverpool, and we have Brooks Lennon up top for Liverpool, but Ryan Kent also will be a key contributor for them as well. Also, like Madger Gomes coming in and out of that midfield, working his way into the attacking third.
Yeah, we will really see how Liverpool settles in here. You imagine it's going to be pretty typical to what these guys do across the board, top to bottom, with their first team leading the charge. Obviously, a new person in charge with Klopp, so we'll see how this transpires here tonight with these guys.
All right, let's go to the Republic side of things. And Carlos Rodriguez getting that start tonight. Also, Harry Williams up top, who has been fantastic since getting that first start a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah, a couple goals under his belt and has really performed well. Been in that position that's really kind of been lacking for Sacramento the first part of the season so far. Really excited to see if Harry can come in and continue this run of form that he's had over the last 2 months.
And Dominic Jokovec in the goal box as Evan Newton injured in the 89th minute on Wednesday, so he's out with an ankle injury, so he will not be in the match tonight. He will be on the bench as well. Let's go to our away manager here, and we look at a guy who's been very good of getting this U21, Michael Beal. And on the other side for the Sacramento Republic, the former Brit himself, Paul Buckle, looking to secure his second win against a British club in as many seasons. Took down Sunderland 1-0 in a friendly here at Bonnie Field last summer. Let's get down to the pitch. Here we go. Sacramento in the Old Glory Red kits tonight. Liverpool, the visitors from the United Kingdom, in all white. So they'll head to the north end of the field. Sacramento will head to the south, and the breeze has all but died here tonight. Wind kicked up pretty vigorously throughout the day. We had some rain showers throughout the evening as well last night. Moved into today, broke up. Pretty typical California spring day. It's a great night here at Bonnie Field. Alongside Kevin Gouldthwaite, I'm Rob McAllister. We are just about to get underway. It'll be Cameron Wassa, Harry Williams up top. Should be exciting one. Thanks for joining us wherever you are tonight. A couple of clubs here that making their first appearances against each other, and what could be a long-term relationship between these two clubs as well. We know that there was a trip between Paul Buckle and Graham Smith overseas during the off-season. Seems to be paying off, and here's a perfect situation for these two clubs to have a long-term relationship. So we are underway, the first 45 here in Sacramento, California, the northern part of the state. Sacramento having a good start to the season here in the USL play. They've worked their way up to the middle of the table in the Western Conference. A couple of shutouts defensively. They've been spectacular. Here's Danny Barrera early on the ball, wearing the captain's armband tonight from Santa Barbara, California, just down the Central Coast. And Dominic Jokovec gets it back and rallies the troops and wants the offense to set up here a little bit. Get this club attacking, moving forward. Early on, Kevin, what are you looking for from the Republic?
Really continue the run of form that they had for the last few games. I mean, we've talked about 6 or 7 games into the season, only conceded 3 goals. That's got to be first and foremost in my mind. Continue that run of form in the back. Make sure you're solid, no gaps. Don't let teams up, don't let guys in behind you. So you see a poor ball by Chris Christian looking for that diagonal.
Koval with a sliding tackle.
But continue that run of form from the back forward. Make sure you're solid. Make sure there's no gaps, like I said. Be on the same page, and hopefully not allow Liverpool to get in behind you often tonight. And also up front, we've had some scoring issues for the first part of the season as well. Hopefully, guys, right now in the run of form that we've had the last 2 weeks can continue to try to get goals, get shots on target early, challenge these guys, challenge the goalkeeper, see if Vigoro can really see what he's all about tonight. And I'd like to see that first 10 to 15 minutes really challenge that Liverpool's back four.
Well, Jurgen Klopp in Liverpool just a couple of weeks or nights ago, I should say, taking on Sevilla following the Europa Cup final. 3-1, tough match, had an early lead. Watch it disappear as a shot sends in. Easy play for Dominic Jokovec, 36-year-old goalkeeper from Lodi, California. But we see sort of the change already. There seems to be a change in the winds. People are feeling a little bit better about Liverpool these days, and Jurgen Klopp a lot to do with that. How does that translate here to the academy level and what they're trying to do?
You know, I think a lot of these clubs over in England right now are really putting a lot of focus and energy down on their development sides, whether it's, you know, the 14s all the way up to the 21s here. you like to see some sort of consistency, I think, when you had Brendan Rodgers in previously. I don't know how involved he was with the youth system, but I think Klopp's come in and spoken about already that he wants this to be a big part of what he's doing for the club. So really try to get some consistency across the board and have some leader in a clear direction on which way you're going and how you're going to get there.
Our referee tonight is Michael Zapata. Carlos Rodriguez staying on his feet, the Mexican national, and the flag goes up. So Carlos Rodriguez, academy player, and played with CF Pachuca, the U17 team from Torreon, Mexico, and a young man that was recruited by Paul Buckle and Graham Smith on on a similar trip that they took to the United Kingdom a few weeks earlier. And you're very high on number 15 for the Sacramento Republic.
Yeah, the relationship started down in Mexico with the Sussy-Foot Academy, a great little place down in Mexico, producing a lot of really good talent. Carlos is one of these guys that we got in early. Young guy, 19, 20 years old, has all the physical tools. You're going to see him out right tonight. Typically, I think preferred position for him would be a center back on that right side. But with Emra being gone tonight with Montenegro, great opportunity for Carlos to come in and show what he can do on that right side, but does a lot of things really well. He's got the size, he's got the physicality, strikes a really good ball with that right foot, can hit that diagonal ball that we've really lacked and haven't seen this year at all, from left to right, to the right side of the left flank. So Carlos has all these tools. It's just now, how can he develop? Can he get in the right environment to develop, to become this player that really has all those tools to become a fantastic player? So hopefully we see some good things here in the next year or so from Carlos.
Well, Liverpool early on here, spraying around the backfield, and you have Michael Beal telling him to move forward into the attacking third. And it's almost a wait-and-see sort of attitude from both teams here tonight. Neither have been aggressive in the first about 5 minutes past here, Bonnie Field.
I think both sides just really filling each other out.
Well, Ryan Kent making some nice moves in the middle of the park here, taken away. Moving up forward now is Gomes.
Danny Barrera just needs to get his head up, have a better idea as that ball's coming to him, make sure he knows what's around him in order where you want to take that first touch, so you know how much time you have. And Danny's usually pretty good on the ball. Unfortunately, that time we just got it nicked off of him.
James Kippy looking to move forward. Chris Christian playing his 9th match for the Republic this season. He's been phenomenal at center back position. Octavio Guzman worked his way back into the starting 11 for Sacramento. This stays in play, and now it's finally set out.
Another opportunity for Sacramento. You know, one of the things I feel that's really been a trouble spot going forward is just too many touches. And watch tonight to see how this progresses. But the one way, I think the easiest way, quickest way to solve that issue in that final third is less touches. As we've talked about before, and every extra touch is, you know, a fraction of a second, half a second, but those add up. And there's a good little sequence right there by Harry Williams. That's what you want. 1 and 2 touch in that spot, get the ball in the final third, serve balls in the box, and hopefully get runners crashing. So I want to see tonight less touches in that final third.
Arcanos from Barcelona, or Zanula Spain, excuse me, with a nice run of play here. Arcanos coming from Barcelona in 2013. Plays it well out of the midfield. They'll look to him to get the offense in the right direction. Both teams trying to feel themselves out. We had a moment to talk about Emra Clemente on that right side with Carlos Rodriguez in. A great opportunity for Emra Clemente, who has been fantastic so far this season, and really a player who's come about after being picked up in an open tryout. Here's James Kiffey out on the touchline, going against Whalen, who's the mark, dumps it into Tabo. Tabo just outside the penalty area. He's going to send a low cross in, and last touch by Liverpool, and it looks like we'll have a corner coming up. But for Emra Clemente, as we have a moment before the corner kick coming up, I mean, he said it's sort of the biggest thing to happen from this small town that it's from in Montenegro. So called up the Montenegro national team, and he'll be there for 9 days and possibly playing in 2 friendlies for his national team. So congratulations to Emra, and here's a cross sent in, an opportunity cleared away by Brewitt. Second chance, Danny Barrera sending across back post, looking for J.J. Caval.
Good piece of play right there by Danny Barrera, doing his job on top of the box in that set piece. Picks up the second ball and able to maneuver himself in a good position, looking for a J.J. Caval in that back post, but well defended by Liverpool out for a throw-in.
Finding Harry Williams off the chest, back to Rodriguez, looking for a corner, and they're going to say touchline, so it'll be a throw for Liverpool. But Emmer Clemente, I mean, he was very excited. And here's a guy really almost off the professional map, gets an opportunity with Sacramento Public, makes the best of it. And from 60-plus appearances now with Sacramento, now a chance to represent the country that his grandfather, father lived in. He was there for a short time and then moved to the Bay Area here in Northern California.
Yeah, I mean, unbelievable story. As it's offside here, not over the touch for a throw, but unbelievable story where he went over to Europe as a young guy. Well, came to the U.S. as a refugee when he was very young, into the Bay Area, and it played well, did a lot of stuff through high school and everything, then went over to Europe, didn't have a successful stint. He was in Germany, all over the place in Europe, comes back here, kind of resettles himself, gets discovered in an open tryout, Rob, which is just unheard of, and has been an absolute mainstay in the back line at that right back position for the last 3 years, and played very well. And a lot of people have been asking about him for the last 6, 7, 8 months, MLS clubs, NESL clubs. And then for him to get the call up from Montenegro right now, it's just got to be an unbelievable, huge honor for him. And he's got to be really excited to get out there, play against some of the best players in Europe on a really competitive stage and a competitive level. So fantastic opportunity for him. And also good for the Republic to have our brand kind of, spread across into Europe, as we have some quality good players here in Sacramento. So it's just great to see a guy like Emra.
Cameron Iwasa applying pressure on Figueroa, and Figueroa clears it away, and it'll be a throw for Sacramento here. Cameron Iwasa, a very active player right here from Sacramento, California. Toying with it, dumping off to Tabo. Similar look from just a few moments ago. Tabo trying to get it out of play. Canos stays with it, and Liverpool able to look for a counter. And Emmer Clemente, the first Republic player, active Republic player, to be called up to his national team. Jake Gleason, who's now the starting goalkeeper for the Portland Timbers in MLS, called up before for New Zealand before he was a full member of the Republic. Foreign steps up, disrupts for quite a moment for Sam Hart. Sam Hart, mainstay left back here, joined LFC for Manchester Academy in the 2012-2013 season, making his way to Liverpool.
Liverpool is playing a very high line right now, Rob, which is, and they're breathing nicely. I think as expected from the English side, really, really organizing that back, breathing nicely, up and down. You've got Jones back there directing traffic nicely as well. But interesting to see. I think they're playing rather high, keeping things as compact as possible, which could create opportunities for Sacramento if they're wise and they're smart here, with maybe a delayed run by Harry Williams or Danny Barrera or something like that. If you have good possession in that middle third right here, a good opportunity if you move the ball around, I think, for a delayed run or someone nicking in behind unrecognized. So an opportunity here for Sacramento with how high Liverpool's playing in my mind right now.
Either team able to get a good look at goal in the first 10 minutes of play here. Cut off by Hart. Barrera tries to save it.
It just needs to be better there for him. I mean, those are simple things. You don't need to force that in a situation. You got to keep the ball. No need for a turnover. That's something I think Derek's the last few games has been lacking a little bit. His entry passes haven't been that good. Putting people kind of playing balls into players' knees, into teammates' knees, rather than just zipping it on the turf or along the carpet. So I'd like to see Derek tonight, maybe in the next couple of games, really work on those entry passes and try to retain possession a little bit better.
Virtue the first touch tonight. Moving backward again, Liverpool. Pruitt pops it up high, nowhere to go, and Sacramento now the chance. J.J. Caval takes it at his feet. Danny Barrera pushing forward. Cameron Iwasa back to Virtue. U21s finishing 7th in the table, just concluding their season. Feeling like progress was made, even though not a huge jump in the standings. I feel like they're moving in the right direction. A couple of guys making some first team appearances, and a good header here moving forward. Here's Lennon. Sarah sends it back to Jokabek. You're going to feel pretty good about Liverpool. I think 4 or 5 guys making first team appearances in the last couple of weeks. Says a lot about the academy growth.
No, it really does. And like we were talking about earlier, Rob, I think that there's a big push for this nowadays, across the world for that matter. Having those academy players really start to develop them at a young age and keep them in your system if you can for as long as you can, and grow those players. Saves money at the end of the day, makes money at the end of the day as well.
Well, for our fans at home, you can follow live stats and more via Twitter through the club Twitter handle at SacRepublic or hashtag SSAC versus LFUC21. The hashtag is at the top of the screen for you. Making a move here into the middle. Danny Barrera able to cut it off. Sam Hart has been very aggressive at the left back position tonight.
Carlos Rodriguez gets beat initially. He's able to recover, though, nicely. Wins the tackle. Republic are able to try to break out a little bit. Liverpool gets enough guys behind the ball to slow this counterattack down.
J.J. Caval going shoulder to shoulder. Virtue coming up. J.J. Caval, formerly the San Jose Earthquakes in MLS, was released after had too many midfielders. Had a chance here with Sacramento. A great get for the Republic.
Yeah, another poor giveaway there by Dominic. Needs to be better.
There's inside, and Christian. Down goes what appears to be Phillips in the box, and clears it away. Could have been called there. Luckily for Christian, not there. And you know what? There's the one thing here, and one more look at it. Came a little late. I think he's lucky there.
Dangerous to go diving into the box like that. I think he ends up winning the ball at the end of the day, but still needs to be cautious in that situation.
Cameron Watson showing great pace. For a moment, Williams was trailing. Switch to the left side. Here's Kent. Carlos Rodriguez gambles. Liverpool able to stay with it here. James Kiffey backpedaling. Able to take it off the knee. Looking forward, here's Agustin Caceres. Caceres getting the start tonight. Great energy guy, typically off the bench for Paul Buckle in the Republic. Moving forward, Harry Williams looking for the flag. It goes up. He's offside.
Harry's got to do a little better. He sees the guys in front of him, sees the Liverpool back four. He's got both Brewitt and Jones right on his shoulders. Needs to be a little bit better to know that he can't be towing that line as far as he did right there. But I like the aggressiveness by Harry in that situation, trying to play off that back shoulder.
The energy level a little bit different in these friendlies. It seems that on the pitch is a little bit different. Even the crowd is a little bit different. You know, it seems that here in the United States, they take the league games very serious, and the friendlies are taken almost as really as a preseason match. As Lennon making a nice move, the American from Arizona, deep into the corner, maybe looking for a corner, cuts it back, finding Whalen. Whalen will pause for a moment. Liverpool bunched up in the middle, finding Kent. Kent will try to work his way around Caceres. Caceres holding for a brief moment, pokes it away and out of play. Is there a difference when you're out as a player, out on the pitch?
No, there's a definite difference. But really, at the end of the day, is anytime you're putting yourself onto the field, onto the pitch, you're going to want to give your best and make sure you go out there and do as much as you can.
Here's Candace working himself into the penalty area, looking for a left foot turn, kicks it up to the side. Here's Gomes. Gomes will take a shot, pops it high and out of play into the north wall.
But going back to what we're talking about, you still want to go out there, put your best out, but it's definitely a different feeling every time there is a friendly when you're going as a player. But right now, with where we are in the season, I still think that Paul and his staff are treating this as any other game. I mean, this is a point in the season where you've got a big piece of momentum, a big surge of momentum behind you, especially with this back four right now and how well they've been playing together. Minus Emra tonight. You want to continue that. So there's no way you're going to want to go out here and think that this is just going to be a walk in the park and you're going to have fun and enjoy everything. You got to go out there and fight and battle and try to get better like you do any day in training anyway. So realistically, there shouldn't be any difference. But there is a different feeling. It's definitely there.
But when Newcastle and Sunderland came to town last season, there was a feeling of we're going to win and show the world. Why, is there a difference just because it's maybe a U21 club?
No, I still think you always want to go out there and get that result. And if you're looking for publicity for these things, it doesn't matter if it's U21s or the first team or whatever it is. You still want to have Sacramento Republic defeats whomever. And that's no one's going to argue with that. I think you always want to have that result. Like I said, when you go out there, there's always opportunities to get better. And tonight's an opportunity for Sacramento to get better and to ride that momentum that we have right now.
Your days in MLS, any of these friendlies that really stood out to you that you enjoyed the most?
I mean, we had plenty of Juventus, we had Barcelona, quite a few Brazilian teams coming up. We had, the Man Uniteds, we had the Chelseas come in. So all those teams, all those games as a player in the MLS, as a younger player when I was playing, fantastic to get an opportunity to play against some of the world's best.
Moving the attacking third, Liverpool putting some pressure on the Republic. The defense has not been typically tested much this season. They have been spectacular, the best in USL. But Liverpool able to get things going here. Working the ball around decently, but coughs it up here. Harry Williams down to the middle of the park, and he's finding Tabo on the run. Pops it high, tough touch. Cameron Awasa shielding for a moment, able to keep the possession for Sacramento.
that's the ball James Kiffey needs to hit.
Kiffey has to come up. Back to Caval.
I think that's the one thing that Caval needs to do a little better job at. He does a fantastic job defensively, stays in his position very nicely as that holding city midfielder, breaks up a lot of stuff, gets stuck in on tackles, but distribution needs to be more aggressive with his passing.
Well, here's Tavo finding Danny Barrera near the end line. Danny Barrera trying to send a cross in, remains in play. Good defending by Liverpool here. Here's Rodriguez, his first cross of the afternoon. It's poked high, deep back post looking for Tavo. Pedals it down, Kiffey with a nice move. Another pop-up, keeps it in play, headed by Brewitt. And it's a corner kick for Sacramento, brought to you by Cooney Chevrolet.
Good work by Sacramento right there. Well done by Kiffey on that on the left side. Finds himself in a good position to pick up that second ball. Able to win a corner kick off of it.
And a rare there, Tavo again. Looking back post, Rodriguez jumping, Rodriguez! To the right side, out of play, goal kick coming up. Good look for Sacramento. Great ball by Octavio Guzman. We've seen the set pieces for Sacramento getting better and better. Here's a great chance for Sacramento here. Just finds its way past that near post.
Yeah, good. Well done by Rodriguez. Carlos getting himself involved in that corner kick. I'd like to see him do a little bit better, to be honest, if we're being real particular.
Here's Lennon pressuring Foreign Christian. Misplayed, and JJ Caval looking for Jakubek, and now a corner kick, as it looks like Dom was not quite ready for JJ's header.
So going back to the set pieces, so Open Cup, we had our version of the FA Cup last Wednesday, the first round that Sacramento was in. First 4 goals, I think, first 3 goals were off of corner kicks. One was a penalty that they drew. The second and third goal were off corner kicks. So set pieces, I mean, historically, honestly, if you look at the numbers, I think the last year and a half,
8%.
I don't think that we've had a goal off the corner kick. Sacramento has
not since September 3rd in the playoffs in 2014.
So you go back a long way.
In swinger here for Liverpool. Christian. Head on it is Brewitt. Brewitt out of play. Goal kick for Sacramento. Lucky to only find that there is a Liverpool with a good chance to score, but you're right. The corner kick has been a huge issue, a set piece for Sacramento. Well, something they just couldn't convert on, and now you see 2 in one game, and even though it's against a lower division team, you still feel like, well, we got that monkey off our back.
Yeah, I mean, Sacramento was absolutely dominant on set pieces, which is, I think, predictable with considering, the full-time professional Sacramento training every day, working on set pieces every day. Aguiluchos that we played are, 2 to 3 day a week team, but still absolutely dominant. And that's something that's fun about these Open Cup games, where you really start to build confidence. And guys like Carlos Rodriguez, Carlos was involved, scored a goal on a corner kick, I think drew the penalty, was involved in the corner kick that drew the penalty. But set pieces have been an area where Sacramento has not performed nearly as well as they did the first year and a half in existence. Different guys, different personnel in place for sure, but still that attitude and mentality doesn't seem to be there. We have the bite and the grit on those set pieces, or the confidence to know that when set pieces happen, guys aren't necessarily running up to the ball. It's a good opportunity to break here for Kiffey.
Here's Kiffey looking down low. Harry Williams making a good run in the middle of the park, just late arriving. Won't have a chance. Foreign comes up and gambles with it, but the conviction has been there. You've seen a little bit more precise, better going toward the goal. And that's resulted in really better plays and better chances at the net. Max Alvarez was fantastic in that Wednesday game. Really played a part in 4 goals, had a couple of assists, had a goal himself.
Got a beautiful free kick in the 91st minute as well for a goal.
Here's Danny Barrera with a left foot outside of us, looking for Harry Williams. Great ball, just a tad too late.
Good piece of skill there by Danny Barrera. Nice touch on that ball, good weight on it, well defended by Liverpool. And also well done by Sacramento, picking up the second ball. See if he can stay in this. This is that entry pass right there from Derek Foreign. Needs to be a little bit better. No need to rush that. Take a touch, slow things down a bit.
Well, Sacramento's host the final stage of this year's Amgen Tour of California tomorrow in downtown Sacramento. It's one of the several world-class sporting events taking place, including the Junior Olympic Track and Field Championships in July. For full schedule events, go to sacsports.com. Great tour, Amgen Tour of California. What a great event, all up and down this beautiful state along the West Coast. Lance Armstrong a couple of years ago, big part of that. A couple of local Sacramento riders in the mix as well.
World-class competition, too. You got a lot of European riders out for this Amgen.
Right.
So entry pass again there, Rob. See, it's just silly giveaways, and that's a tough ball. But if you know you can't hit it, don't hit it.
Here's a chance for Liverpool. Kent in the left flank. Rodriguez able to recover. Kent going at him in a penalty area with his left foot. Low cross. There is Foreign. Cuts it off. Sacramento looking to counter. Danny Barrera with his left foot. Finding Cameron Iwasa.
Kent does a fantastic job going one-on-one against Carlos Rodriguez. Carlos needs to defend that. Decent ball forward.
And Vigor will come way off his line.
But Carlos needs to defend a little bit better. You can't let a guy like Kent get that much space and pace to come at you one-on-one. You got to engage him a little bit higher and slow him down as best as you can. And Kent sees Carlos Rodriguez on his heels and just takes advantage of it. Carlos, at the point when you start taking that many steps backwards, backpedaling and not side on, you're dead in the water. And Kent takes advantage, does a good job, gets a ball in the box.
Liverpool again.
It's a good little run there by Lennon, too. He sees that right when he sees the turn. He's already on his front studs making that move.
Patrick Gomes has been playing sort of an attacking role here at time to time. He'll drop back, but he's been contesting with J.J. Caval fairly well, and J.J. Caval may be one of the best midfielders in USL. So it'll be a fun matchup to watch tonight. Jakubek comes away from goal, looking to send it up play. And a foul easy there to call it. Donovan Jakubek said he was given the green light by Paul Buckle to look upfield, to try to get something going early. Don't always have to look for that easy path. Buckle said he wants it pushing up, getting something out in mid-flank, working something across, getting something to the strikers right off maybe a shot on goal or an easy touch back to him. Connection between the midfield and the strikers tonight has been just a tad off.
Once again, entry passes, things being forced, movement not necessarily being there from the guys in the front or maybe even in the midfield. And the patience. Once again, there's no reason to force these things.
There's Gomes again applying pressure. Foreign. Liverpool coming up, and Foreign with a saving tackle. Could have been a dangerous opportunity for Liverpool. Throw here from Hart. Andrew Gomes, a talented young Spaniard. He's represented the U16, U17, U18 squads for Spain. Signed from Villarreal in 2014. Here's Sam Hart at a play.
Get a look here at Derek Foreign going in. Hopeful tackle. Fortunate for Derek. Gets his right heel on it. Almost got the ball put through his legs, I think, by Kent right there. But that's, I think, even before that play develops, I think, once again, just the decision by Derek. Derek probably needs to not take 2 touches on that ball. Maybe hit it, strike it, just put it in the corner, get your line set again. Good ball by Derek.
Here's an opportunity. Rodriguez sprayed by Barrera. Hart aren't able to get there, but Rodriguez with a good run. Great ball by Danny Barrera, one of the best we've seen, and just out of play, last touch by number 15, it appears.
Just looked like heavy legs right there by Carlos. He looks like he might be grabbing his right hamstring a little bit, but looked like he had the parking brake engaged a little bit right there. I mean, Carlos, last Wednesday, the pace that he showed was something special, and right there looks like something just wasn't working right.
Well, he hasn't played much this season, if actually at all, in any minutes. His first real minutes coming in that Open Cup match. You play 90 minutes on Wednesday. Here you go 3 days later, and you're asked to do it again. Even though he's a youngster, he hasn't had the training.
It's a fantastic point.
Here's a chance for Liverpool. Lennon making a run. Jakubek has to pick it up.
It's a fantastic point. You know, Carlos plays 90 minutes on Wednesday, is asked to come out.
And Barrera goes down. Gomes called for the foul.
Good piece of footwork by Danny again, but Carlos is, you know, he might have some heavy legs right now coming off of it. As you said, young player. Wednesday was really his first full 90-minute stretch.
Bad giveaway again by the Republic. Kent.
You know, here we are 25, 26 minutes in here, Rob, and I think we've been looking for that leader on the field all season. I think defensively we've got some guys that can step up and lead defensively, but in that final third, someone needs to take this game by its throat and make decisions. And, you know, Danny Pereira was really hopeful that he was going to be that guy. And not that he's playing poorly, it's just he's not playing fantastic. And I think what Sacramento really lacks right now is that leader going forward with the ball at his feet that makes the right decisions, times things nicely, knows when to pull things back and keep the ball. And
here's Gomes, a left foot, back post, a chance. Christian able to head it. Tavo finding Kiffy.
And we get the signing in today, actually, one of the Liverpool players, Daniel Trinket-Smith, who's really hopeful. Paul Buckle and staff are really hopeful that he's going to be the guy that can start pulling strings in that attacking midfielder role, which has really, really been a need for Sacramento, someone to come in and step in and be dominant.
And Buckle said he's a very talented player. He said he loves his play, not only in the field, but the way he can create an opportunity to score goals for Sacramento, which has been sort of a problem this year. Defensively, they've been fantastic. Offensively, things have picked up as of late, and you don't even count the Open Cup match, but you scored back-to-back 2 matches with 2 goals, and that was the biggest output you'd seen since the previous season back in early September. So a good chance for Sacramento to get some players here. You've got some young guys who've showed up. Rodriguez, you have Williams. So is putting pressure on some of these guys a bad thing? Offside. Colin Williams just by a hair.
Harry makes a great run right there, but well done, well read, well snuffed out by Liverpool. Both looks like Pruitt and Jones had a good job. They're on the same page, holding that line really flat. Once again, something you expect from an English side, this back four, to be all in communication, all on the same page.
Whalen giving a good run at it. Whalen able to win the ball from Christian. Christian able to get it right back, however. Here's Tavo back into blender play.
The other thing you'll see, too, is I think when we go forward, this is an opportunity to go forward and 6, 7, 8 touches. He's got some pace here by Tavo.
Here's Tavo. Good run here. He's got Harry Williams in the middle. Harry staying onside. Tavo trying to squeak it through. Maybe too many touches at the end here. Cameron Iwasa looking for it. Cameron Iwasa.
That's a good ball in the box. Like to see Danny Pereira maybe there a little closer.
Here's Pereira now, the left foot, and he's going to take a crack at it. Harry Williams, the second poke, and it's in! Agustin Caceres, his first goal of the 2016 season, and a beautiful display by the Sacramento Republic, who never gave up on it. It's 1-0.
And here we are, Rob. We're talking about how this counterattack by Tavo is probably not going to lead to anything. Tavo's a fantastic ball, drives it forward on that left flank, gets in a good position, ends up losing the ball. Ball gets sprayed back around to the other side. Put back in the box, a bit of pinball. Augustin Caceres finds himself in a good spot to get another look at it right now. Harry Williams knocks it down. Great finish by Augustin. Finds himself in a great position right here. Gets his left foot, just tucks it in the upper right corner.
That's why they pay us the big bucks to call on things that don't go so well. Perfect play by the Republic. And now the crowd's into it. Liverpool looking to attack right up the kick here. And
this
down
JJ,
hard, and this
just late there. Just a late clumsy challenge by JJ. Pace right there by Kent. Not expected.
And Michael Zapata, the referee, giving a warning. Let it calm things down. The Tower Bridge Battalion, the north end of the stands, they are into it now. Chanting up and down, flags waving, the drums pounding. It's a great change of momentum for Sacramento here as they break open with the first goal of the night. Cross in, sent back, cleared away, giving chase is Whalen. Whalen near the touchline.
It's a good ball in by Sam Hart.
Chance in the box. Kiffy, good defending.
Augustine finds himself in a good position. That's what we also have lacked, I think, in that midfield role. You got your JJ Cavals, your holding midfielders, but that attacking midfielder, and Augie's not your attacking midfielder that you want in there, but Augie gets himself, makes the run along with Octavio on that counterattack, gets himself in the box, and look what he found. He found a ball at his left foot in the box, bouncing, just a simple direction in that corner. Goal for Augustine. So kudos to him for finding himself in a good position, Rob. And also the thing is, you're going to be given chances through the course of the game, and we've seen this this year as well. Chances have been given, and chances have not been taken. If you're given a chance and the ball's bouncing in the box right on the penalty spot, you got to put it on target. Good things happen when you put the ball in the box and put things on target, and that's a good example right there of both of those scenarios coming true.
Goal for Liverpool. But you talked about a guy or needing someone to stand up and sort of take that leadership role. When Tommy Thompson has come on loan from San Jose, he's been that guy, but you can't have one of your loan guys being the primary guy when he's only here hopefully a quarter of the time.
Yeah, we get guys in from the Earthquakes. That is a
hard hit from the back, goes down. Jones taking Harry Williams with them.
But we'll get players in from the Earthquakes, not routinely enough. No fault to San Jose. It's just the way the system's set up right now. So we see 2 to 3 players from the Earthquakes come in for a week here, 2 weeks there, a game here, a game there. But when we do get a guy like Tommy Thompson, a young 20, 21-year-old player, actually from Sacramento, come in and play in these games, who starts to pull the strings in that outside midfield role, likes to tuck into the middle, just kind of almost a withdrawn striker at times. And he's able to make decisions and the proper decisions. And also the good thing about when you get a guy like that in there who's so skillful, decent. I love that ball by JJ. First touch, but you get guys like that in there who make right decisions in that final third, and all of a sudden it becomes contagious for the rest of the guys with the decisions they're making. You have someone to lean on that that's going to get the ball at his feet and make things happen for players around him. And the contagiousness of that is everyone starts to enjoy things a little bit more, and things become a little bit more fun and less stressful. And a guy like Tommy that's what a guy like that brings, and that's really what we've been lacking for the last year or so.
Tommy with great touch, and I know you had a chance to take a look at Liverpool. It was raining yesterday. They were expecting California weather. I think they got UK weather. Here's Harry Williams. Now we'll get back to that in a moment. Harry Williams doesn't have numbers, but he's going to try to take himself going against Jones. Jones falls down the box. Harry Williams just too heavy of a touch, but looking to make something out of nothing.
Love it by Harry Williams. You got to go with these guys. Go with conviction. And that's another thing. When you get the ball and you're able to drive it at a center back, go at him with conviction. Make your move. Make your touch. And if it doesn't work, it doesn't work.
So you had a chance yesterday, and even though there was some rain, no lightning, I don't think, but some thunder showers nonetheless. And what did you think? I mean, you had a chance to see Liverpool, and just when the training session, you've been to the Republic's training sessions, you've been to Liverpool. How did they compare? What was it different?
You know, the first thing that I thought when I was leaving the training session yesterday was Liverpool's making a good little
here's a chance.
Combination
and the attacking
play on the
third,
outside.
they pull it back in the midfield.
But the one thing I noticed when I was driving home and thinking about was just the sound. The sound of these guys on the ball technically. Good little
Getting
run.
past here's Hart with a chance deep in the cross. Rodriguez. It's late, and that's going to be a corner for Liverpool.
That was great tackle by Carlos. Kind of gets beat, but once his athleticism, Carlos's athleticism allows him to get back. The ball definitely is a good tackle. Looked like it should have been a goal kick for Sacramento.
Short corner here. Back out to Kent. Kent, a little step through near the end line. Pokes it high. Here's a chance, and they're going to call it away, and they're going to say he was stepped off the line.
Over the end line for a goal kick. Get another look here. Look at the tackle. Look at the athleticism by Carlos. Great little tackle. Might have come off at Sacramento. Actually, Carlos's right foot, it looked like. But going back to the training session last night, the sound of the touches, the sound of the ball striking is just...
Here's Cameron Iwasa. Now he's near the end line. We'll get to the story one way or another, we promised here. And the attacking third. They'll hold out for possession. Slow movement here. Danny Barrera allowing the back line to recover. They'll get it back to Derek Foran, who will find Chris Christian.
Yeah, good work by Sacramento. I'd like to see a little bit more movement.
And I know a lot of fans came out as well, even though it was in the rain. They decided to stick it out and get a good look at the U21s from Liverpool.
But going back, right, the sound, the crispness of the touches, the crispness of the ball striking, it sounds different, which was really impressive. And it just shows the technique and technical ability of these guys that are, been doing day in and day out for 4, 5, 6 years. That really in America we don't get that sort of training. It's starting now with our academy systems being developed. But it was fun to watch and fun to listen to, fun to think about when you're coming home. And Sacramento training sessions, they sometimes get to that point where you start to hear that and hear how sharp things are. But it's tough for them to continue to have that rolling through a whole training session. I tell you what, in Liverpool, the session yesterday sounded different in a really good way. So it was fun to watch and fun to see the technical ability of these players.
And a great chance here. I mean, anytime we talk about this great game. And here's Hart making a move into the attacking third. Barrera staying with him. Now he's going to send a deep cross. Jokovec in trouble for a moment. Kippy finds it at his feet, and Kippy's going to try to get it out to the edge. And he's going to concede a throw. And Tavo does the same. But with the public being here, you've now seen an EPL team come here for the last 4 seasons. West Brom Albion, Norwich City, Sunderland, Newcastle, now Liverpool. I mean, this didn't happen 5-6 years ago when there was the Republic wasn't quite in existence yet. It is such a wonderful thing to see what something's in the top league in the world be able to showcase right here in Northern California.
Yeah, it's great for the fans and great for the people and great for the game here in Sacramento to have these clubs and these players and teams come over here and extend their brand and you know, see what California is all about, see what the game's about, what the game's about here in America, which is, you know, I don't think people give it enough credit, but there's a lot of interest.
Back post, looking, a chance, still in the area, turning, looking is Jones, going with the right kick, sprays it left, and last touch by the Republic, so it'll be a corner for Liverpool.
The Tower Bridge Battalion is disagreeing with that, but nonetheless, out for a corner kick for Liverpool.
I think it was last, well, it looks like a shot was maybe by Tom Brewitt, if I had that correct. Corner here to the near side for Liverpool. Nearly 40 minutes gone by here in Sacramento, California. Liverpool U21, Sacramento Republic in a friendly on this Saturday night. Jones with some movement, looking to the back post. They'll send one a bullet in here. Dangerous ball, looking for a touch, looking for Canos. Canos with a dink, up over the top. Pushed down was Brewitt. No whistle blown. Sacramento will breathe a sigh of relief and lucky to get away here, but here's Kent again. Kent working it in. Cut off and cleared J.J. Caval. I think they're lucky not to get a foul in the box there, Kevin.
Yeah, I saw a lot of composure by Liverpool in the box. No one panicking with the ball at their feet, taking 1 and 2 touch. But Sacramento doing just enough to distract and get in the way and get close to Liverpool there in that situation, to not even test Dominic in the back, but still clearing our lines needs to be a little bit better. Guys need to clear the ball, get it out, get it away from, you know, we allowed Kent to kind of get himself on the ball again, and that's something that needs to be cleaned up a little bit by Sacramento.
It's been rare that Dominic Jakubek has been able to, or been forced to make plays. Has the best goals against average in the USL. He's the oldest goalkeeper, 36 years of age. Evan Newton, the backup. Many considered Evan was going to be the starter, and Dominic Jakubek was confident all throughout the offseason it was going to be him. He felt he had earned that. Danny Barrera with a studs up foul. Whistle is blown. Last.
It's a great opportunity here to step, get the pressure. Augie's got to go with him.
Whalen clears it in, throw for Sacramento.
Yeah, I tell you what, though, I mean, Dominic did a fantastic job preseason. We talked to him a few times, Rob, and every time we talked to him, it was his position.
That's the mentality you have to have. And so Jakubek, who filled in for Jake Gleason in 2014 during the championship run, did a nice job and had an opportunity late in the year with Patrick McLean, who's now with Chicago Fire. Harry Williams into the attacking third. Rodriguez late to trail, but with McLean going down, it gave him an opportunity. And here he is tonight, back in the role, which would have likely been Evan Newton had Evan Newton not been hurt in the final minutes in the win on Wednesday. We might see him in Reno this Wednesday. Left for Rodriguez, and last touch, a great save defensively for Liverpool, as it appears to be Hart who was there.
Yeah, Hart does a good job, and a great ball in by Octavio Guzman, looking for Carlos Rodriguez on that far post. Hart does just a good enough job, knocks it out for a corner kick. Let's see if Danny Barrera can create something here. We've been consistently the last game and a half have been good on these set pieces, corner kicks specifically.
Here's Barrera, in, bouncing around. Liverpool looking to counter. Canos to the middle of the park, looking for Lennon. Lennon had a step on 4-4 and just got there. Would have been a great one-on-one situation for the Reds.
I think that was Kiffy that ended up sticking his left foot out, ends up.
And through the legs of Gomes, finding Rodriguez out on the right wing here. Sam Hart just a little bit stronger and goes shoulder to shoulder and wins it from the youngster.
I'll tell you what, though, I mean, a great little counterattack play as Lennon was breaking just through there We had James Kiffey fully commit to the ball and decide to let Brooks Lennon run, and I tell you what, got super, super lucky in my opinion. Did just enough to break up and intercept that pass, but needs to be a little bit more cautious, I would think, in that situation. Maybe make that run with Lennon.
Well, Nike's a proud sponsor of Sacramento Republic. Follow Nike Soccer on Twitter for all the latest Nike Soccer information. Now here's Harry Williams near the end line, working himself just outside the penalty area. There's Danny Barrera, or excuse me, Augustine Casera. Casera's with the left foot, takes the ricochet and nearly finds itself under the bar. Just didn't take the dip at the right moment, and it's over the bar. And so it looks like it will be a corner kick for Sacramento. Last touch by Liverpool.
Yeah, Augie
great look again.
Augie once again finds himself in a good spot. Good strike. Looks like it maybe came off of Brewitt trying to deflect it or trying to block the shot. Unfortunate for Brewitt, just sails over the top of the crossbar.
Augie looking for a brace. Here's the captain, Danny Barrera, from the corner. Movement early is foreign. Back, that's Koval. There's Christian colliding with Brewitt. Koval will settle it. Possession remains with Sacramento. Kiffey, the only defender back.
Didn't even lead into that corner kick there with Augie taking the shot that goes over the crossbar. As once again, Harry Williams stretching the field nicely, finding himself in good positions, making good runs, allowing the Republic to get into that final third, and when he gets there, he's able to keep the ball as well. Ends up playing the ball back to Augie. So well done by Harry right now, kind of stretching the field, making good runs. This is a long ball. A little bit too slow.
Flag will stay down, and it'll be a chip shot. Nearly finds the top right corner. Beautiful from Carlos Rodriguez. A great save by Lawrence Figueroa.
Carlos is playing really high as well as that right back. Legs still look really heavy. Doesn't look fully fit right now for some reason. But that's the ball we want J.J. Koval hitting, Rob. We want him hitting that diagonal ball to stretch things out a little bit. And he's got the technical ability to do so. Just hasn't done too much of it this year, really.
And a sleepy play there. Almost caught Figueroa off guard there. Here's Kent. Kent makes a move. Koval stays his ground. Kent wanted to call, won't get it. Here's Danny Barrera with the left foot. Slow dink. Finds the chest of Octavio Guzman. Guzman settles it in. Finding Cameron Iwasa. Cameron Iwasa just behind him, late arriving. He'll have to work his way into the box. Sliding tackle defensively. Liverpool has been able to recover when needed. Corey Whalen there. That time to break up this push. Here's Tavo right back at it. Near the end line from Chico State.
Both Harry and Cam are just standing in the box. If that situation, I'd even like to see Octavio serve that ball in the box with his left foot. But your two strikers are both standing on top of the 6-yard box. They need to recycle their runs and make some movement, make it difficult for the back four of Liverpool to pick them up. That stagnation is what, you know, as a coach and as a manager, you hate to have. If the ball's going to be served in the box, you're dead in the water. Everybody is.
Cameron Iwasa finding Barrera. Barrera, 3 white kids right around him, and Barrera colliding.
But going back also to that counterattack, that was well worked by Sacramento to able to move the ball up the pitch, gets it in a good position again. Good movement. Like to see it a little bit quicker.
Yeah, it looks
still
like
good enough in that situation.
It looks like Carlos Rodriguez, you're right, just didn't have it tonight. I don't know, those 90 minutes were just a little too much right out of the gate and try to send him back out there. And you know he's a little bit frustrated because he was giving it his all, had a good look just a few moments ago. But it will be Joaquin Rivas to take his position. And so Joaquin, we have not seen him in this role where he is that right back.
Yeah, right back. You'll see him pushing forward quite a bit. Does not play right back. Usually features as, you know, that right attacking midfielder or the right winger. But a very, very attack-minded player, Joaquin Rivas, is coming in at right back. But unfortunate for Carlos, you know, really getting an opportunity here tonight. And not sure exactly what happened, if maybe on one of those early runs kind of tweaked his hamstring, or
he was holding his right leg.
He just looked like he had heavy legs to begin with. And granted, he did play on Wednesday night, but still, he's a young guy, should be okay. Makes you think, what was his preparation? What did he do today? What did he do yesterday? Did he not do enough? Did he do too much?
Well, there's the whistle. Maybe we'll find out as they head to the locker room. Could be subbed with about a minute to go before the break. Something was not right with Carlos Rodriguez. So Joaquin Rivas comes in with about a minute to play. But Sacramento striking first is Augustine Caceres with a big goal. Sacramento 1, Liverpool U21s nothing. Back post moving forward. Here's making a move here.
But distribution needs to be.
Welcome to Jiffy Lube. How can we help you today?
We'd like to get an oil change, please.
Great. Why don't you both follow me this way and we'll get you set up. Can I offer you some coffee, water?
Water.
Yeah, 2 waters would be great.
We're running a special promotion. All you gotta do is take a shot at go, and if you make it, you win free oil changes for life.
Wow. Why not?
Yeah, sure.
Let's get you inside and taken care of. All right, we are all ready for you.
And now here is a chance for this couple to win oil changes for life from Jiffy Lube.
Guys, I got the jerseys. El Nino.
Aquí.
Spray Dan.
Oh, yeah.
Don Ovan.
Think that's me?
You guy. It's $40. Can you cover that?
I'll send it to you right now. Done.
Okay, got it. So hat-trick Rick, he's the best player on our team. You get the ball, you give it to him.
Great. Rick.
On your phone, online, on the go. Wells Fargo makes it easy to get banking done.
All right, Don, you're on. Nope, just kidding.
They come in and they make sure that you feel like a normal kid. They give you fun activities to do so that you're not bored, and it's really fun. I love the Child Life. They're always helpful to make sure that I'm not sad.
So the Child Life specialists are there to help the whole family cope with the diagnosis, but they're specialists that are there solely for the emotional health of the patients and the families.
Together as a team, we work together to support the emotional health of the child. We want them to learn good coping skills. We want them to know and understand what to expect while they're here so that it reduces their anxiety and stress, increases the ability to be a child, and offers them opportunities to have some joy and experience fun while they're here in the hospital.
For tonight's halftime entertainment, please turn your attention to the pitch and give those future soccer stars a warm Sacramento Republic FC welcome as they compete in a 6-versus-6 scrimmage for the ultimate prize that we all long for, free burritos. Here's your host, Victor Alanese.
Thank you, Jamie. I'm down here with this Sacramento United team. They're willing to play for free burritos from Chipotle. They're these young stars, future soccer stars. They're ready to play for you. So give them a nice, warm welcome, Republic fans. Let's get it started, guys. Here we go. Let's play. There's some nice moves by number 9. Look at that cross. Nice shot by number 7, almost there a goal. And just in case you guys haven't figured out, they're both teams are from the same team, but they're both wearing red jerseys. We're trying to switch them up right here and make sure we distinguish them. Another good try by number 28. Oh, that's a nice pass. That's nice. Oh, nice pass. Look at that. We got a breakaway. Oh, he slips. That's what happens. We wet the field. You got to be ready to play. All right, guys, welcome. Thank you so much. We want to get everybody in here. Come on. Good job, guys. That's it. Hey, that's okay. Good job. Good job, guys. Come on right here. Oh, he wants to put it in the goal one way or another. Come on over here. Come on. We just want to come on over here. We want to congratulate you all. Let's line up right here so we can wave to the fans. Come on. Just line up. Blue team on this side. Red team on this side. Blue team over here. Blue team over here. Blue team over here. Blue team over here. I know. All right. Republic FC fan, let's give them a nice warm applause to these future soccer stars from Sac United. Chipotle wants to thank you guys all. You guys are all winners. Thank you for coming and playing hard for us. Chipotle wants to treat you all to some free Chipotle and some free Sac Republic FC gear. Congratulations. Hope you enjoy the rest of the game and continue to make a burrito-full world.
I pitch for the San Francisco Giants, but my most important job is being a dad. I take mis hijos for regular checkups to stay healthy, but over 1 million undocumented Californians cannot see a doctor. People are in pain, even dying from treatable diseases. No matter who you are or where you were born, healthcare is a basic human right. If we make healthcare real for everyone who calls California home, then we'll hit a home run. And that's what's up.
Working with Bonnie, they've always given me the flexibility to have time off, to be a dad, to be a husband. They make family a priority in the company.
I have worked here at Bonnie for 9 years. Everyone in the office treats each other with respect. I really feel like my voice is heard here.
Working with Bonnie, I'm able to offer customers solutions for energy savings, healthier indoor air. The simple things that we do for other people that makes them smile makes my day.
With a competitive rate on a home equity line of credit from U.S. Bank, you could open up a whole new world. And we'll be with you every step of the way. U.S. Bank, the power of possible.
Sacramento Republic MC and Roundtable Pizza would like to welcome everyone celebrating a special occasion with us this evening. I'd like to wish a happy 13th birthday to DJ Van Ness. Happy 14th birthday, Stephanie Van Ness. Happy birthday, Cheryl Murphy. Happy birthday, Jay Ballinger. More birthday wishes going out to Sebastian Chavez. And happy birthday, Renee Archuleta. And if you're celebrating birthday or anniversary and you want your name up on Bonnie Vision, be sure to email community@sacrepublicfc.com. Okay, fans, let's finish up that sprint trivia question of the match. Switch to sprint, save yourself 50% for a limited time. Sacramento Republic FC Academy players have received call-ups to their youth national teams. Which of the following countries has a Republic FC player not received a national call-up for? As you can see on the board, the answer is B, Mexico.
Since I bought the Rubicon, we've seen a renaissance of culture, food, beer, music, everything. Sacramento is really becoming more of a destination city. I mean, it's fascinating to have seen the change from our little corner in Midtown.
Perhaps the word is vibrancy now. There's a vibrancy about the place that perhaps I didn't notice quite so much when I first came here. But now it's an extremely vigorous place to be.
We live in this amazing place with great soil, great weather, and great water. You know, there aren't many places in the world like this.
This is the beer mecca of California. There are a lot of places that are making good beer throughout California, but Sacramento, we're right in the middle. You know, we're right in the middle of everything.
You know, soccer is a lot like beer in a way. It's the every person's sport, and beer is the every person's drink. You know, it brings people together, and it's exciting.
The experience and the camaraderie and the celebratory nature of beer and soccer is huge, and the beer scene and our athletic scene as a whole is moving in a really good direction.
It's a rallying cry for the community. I mean, we love locking arms and, you know, cheering for the same thing. In a lot of ways, you see that it's kind of concentrated into a team, you know, Sac Republic.
Our city has been so hungry for a team that they can really embrace and rally and call their own and watch from the beginning stages, and that they were ready for this. They were ready for the Republic. They're ready to see the Republic succeed, and they're ready to see them go to the next level.
This city is very different to the one that I first came to. I mean, I loved it from the start, but it's even more exciting to be here now.
My business is here, my family is here. We've been making beer in Sacramento for 27 years, and the next 5 years are equally as exciting with what the city of Sacramento is doing for downtown is really going to add energy to our great community.
I think we finally become kind of comfortable in our own skin, who we are, that rather than being second-class LA or San Francisco, Portland, and Austin, let's just be Sacramento. And you know what? Let's have those guys talk about us.
Please welcome tonight's groups in attendance. The Reds will return to Northern California on July 30th when they take on AC Milan at Levi's Stadium. The match is part of the International Champions Cup taking place this summer. For details and tickets, visit Ticketmaster.com, or you can enter online for a chance to win 2 tickets at SacRepublicFC.com. Sprint is offering a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity for a youth to be part of Copa America by serving as a flag bearer on June 13th at Levi's Stadium. Parents, don't miss out on this chance for your child to be part of Copa's 100th anniversary. Enter the sweepstakes online at SacRepublicFC.com. De Beers is Sacramento's Liverpool Football Club home pub.
Republic FC fans, it's time to meet tonight's Lucky Row giveaway. I'm over here in section 107 when Mr. Pickles is hooking up everybody on row 7, section 107, row 7, with Mr. Pickles coupons at 1050 20th Street here in downtown Sacramento. Congratulations, section 107, row 7.
.59 degrees, 15 Celsius. In Sacramento, California, the Republic won. Liverpool U21s, nothing. A beautiful goal by Augustine Casteres. And let's get to our NorCal Honda highlights from the first 45 of play. A great one here at Bonnie Field early on. Both teams trying to figure each other out. Couple of chances, set pieces for Sacramento. Carlos Rodriguez could not find it here. Liverpool in a nice attacking play, but defensively, Republic just better. Here's the one that led to Augustine Caceres' goal. Great play, a ball from Harry Williams.
Yeah, great job by Harry Williams here. Really doesn't know too much about it if Caceres is there, but nonetheless does a good job to get his head on it, bring it back down to the middle of the pitch, and Augie just slots it in the upper left corner for a great little goal.
And let's take a look at our halftime stats. Goals, Sacramento with 1, of course. Shots 4. And pretty even, I think, other than that, Kevin. I think both sides have had their opportunities. Defensively, Sacramento, a couple of lapses, but I think they're happy to be with the result with 1-0.
I don't know if there's any real, if you could call any of Liverpool's chances full chances. Sacramento really only had 1 full chance, maybe a half chance, and that's kind of the way I look at this without even looking at the stats. That's something that you kind of just immediately gravitate towards. And also, how many times did each team get behind each other's back four? And I think Sacramento did a pretty good job in the first half.
It is a clear night tonight. We had rain in the forecast, but it has not been that. Paul Buckle and the Republic looking to hold on to this win here in a friendly against Liverpool U21s. Alongside Kevin Goldthwait, I'm Rob McAllister. We appreciate you joining us from wherever you are. Not a typical May California day. Typically much warmer than this here for these night matches. And we might have a substitution or two. We're checking on that as well. But we did get to mention, Kevin, a big signing just taking place. Daniel Trickett-Smith, a midfielder with Liverpool U21s, now a member of the Sacramento Republic.
Yeah, it comes with high hopes. See how he can integrate himself tonight. A good little first touch right there.
And here he is, and he is a lone substitute. So along with Trickett-Smith, you have addition of Tommy Stewart from Northern Ireland. Danny Brewer, J.J. Caval, Agustin Caceres in the midfield, and Octavio Guzman as well. James Kiffey, Christian Foreign, Rivas, and Jakubek in the box as well. Republic looking to add to their 1-goal lead here against the Liverpool U21s. For the Reds, Lennon, Kent, Canos, Virtue, Gomes, Phillips, Hart, Jones, Brewitt, Whalen, Figueroa in the box.
So a bit of an odd debut for somebody, immediately leaving the team and then coming in first game, first match that you're playing is against the same guys that you just came from. But let's see how Trickett-Smith really kind of adapts tonight. Once again, Derek just a little bit slow on the ball, but see how he can adapt Trickett-Smith tonight. You know, it's always tough with your first game with a new club. How are you going to go out 100 miles an hour? I'd like to see him kind of calm things down a little bit in that final third and get himself used to fabulous Bonnie Field here in Sacramento.
So Trickett-Smith able to create goals. Can he do it here for the Republic side? Could be teaming up with Harry Williams, another Brit who has recently joined the Republic in the offseason. Bad giveaway by Tavo. Now it's a chance for Liverpool pushing forward into the attacking third. Circling around is Brex Lennon. Now here comes Gomes. Gomes near the end line, sends it down low, will hit the side netting, and upset with himself, didn't get a better angle. Was it last touch by the Republic? It appears that it was. So we'll have a corner kick coming up from the far side. Sacramento has been able to get teams into situations where they're allowed to serve up a corner. The success has not been there until late in the Open Cup. They've dominated teams on shots and shots on goal, but the scoring drought continued for the Republic early on in the USL season. That has now changed, where they've scored 9 goals in the last 3 matches. That's US Open Cup play and 2 USL Cups as well.
Just a bizarre run of form for Sacramento in the first third of the season.
Defensively amazing. On the right side, sent in down low. Tommy Stewart directly taken to Figueroa.
And that's a good look, a good example of what we've lacked in that first third of the season so far. As you get that ball, you get Rivas in a good position on that right flank. It's Liverpool.
There's Canos now in the attacking third going against James Kiffey. Dumps it off to the right side. Here's a chance. Beating down. Christian goes down, falling to the turf. It was Whalen. Skirts along the touchline here. Liverpool much more aggressive here in the second 45 already in the early get-go. For the Whalen to throw. Working in. Here's Canos. Poked away by Kiffey. Sacramento just sucking it in on defense. Collapsing. Almost like a ping pong ball. Here comes the speed of Trickett-Smith. Great pace out there already. He might already be the quickest guy here on the turf for Sacramento.
He's got the short bursts.
Here's Canos. He'll deliver across. Christian. Nice control. Clearing the ball and popping it away. It's back and forth like a ping pong table here early in the get-go. Cameron Owasa called for a foul. Hard to see that one there, as it appears that Whalen may have undercut Owasa. Liverpool comes away the benefactor here.
I'd like to see really Trinket Smith and Tommy Stewart. One of Sacramento's better strikers. Tommy Stewart from Northern Ireland scored a lot of goals. Been here for this is his 3rd season now. Like to see them start to really kind of mesh and play together and see how well they can combine in that final third.
Buckle possibly looking for different combinations. See what works, see what doesn't.
I mean, absolutely. At any point, especially that's another thing that these friendlies give opportunities for coaches and managers to do, is to, you know, see to mix things up slightly, put players in just slightly different positions to see how they play together. There's a good little opportunity here for the two to combine.
So it's Harry Williams had an opportunity the first run of play. Now it's Trinket Smith and Tommy Stewart. Barrera to Owasa.
Good play there.
Quick touches. Better showing by the Republic. Here's a left-footed Kiffy. And Cameron Owasa twirling into the box, trying to get a back heel on it. And stays up on his feet. Here's Kiffy. He's another chance. Now he's moving forward to the byline in the penalty area. One more stutter step. Still in play. And was the last... Yes, was it? So it'll be a corner kick coming up.
Tell you what, Trinket Smith was making a nice delayed run there. Like to see Kiffy, rather than try to take on that last player, put the ball in the box, just roll it along the front, right on the 6-yard box. Get another look at it right now. Does a fantastic job, though. I'd like to see him serve the ball in right here, rather than take that extra touch.
Danny Barrera, back post. No one there. Here's Owasa. Owasa from range. Sends it over the bar.
Trinket Smith once again has got his hands up, looking for that ball to be served in the box. Can't fault Cam. Cam strikes a really nice ball with his right foot. Can score from there. But once again, needs to be put on target. You got to challenge the keeper, make him make a save. Good things happen, like we said earlier. Good things happen when you put the ball on frame and put the ball in the box. And Trinket Smith was making a good run.
In play, Canos. Kiffy takes it away. Canos down to his knees. Danny Barrera. And a whistle is blown. You had an opportunity at halftime there to see a little bit about Sacramento, but it is interesting because Liverpool, who was a thriving city in the 1930s, 1940s, before the war, really saw migration outward. And now we've seen sort of reversal in Liverpool, and Sacramento is almost a very similar situation here, where people are returning or have returned to the city core. The population is booming. You now have more than 50 breweries downtown Sacramento, so you haven't been here. You should come soon. Great beer. Restaurant scene. Most of the food is grown within 100 miles of this city. And so you're getting fresh, amazing food. And the scene is just much different than it was a decade ago here in Sacramento. It's Sacramento Republic now looking to spring. Here's Tommy Stewart off to his left. Augustine Caceres. Caceres looking for a second goal tonight. Will he take one from range? And it's blocked.
Yeah, you know, that starts with Tommy Stewart. Probably needs to take a little another touch there to let the play develop and evolve. But still, I like the effort there by Augie.
James Kiffy.
Great ball.
Jones cleared. Gomes being pressured to the backside by Tommy Stewart.
Great ball in the box by Kiffy as well, but like to see from Tommy Stewart initially take another touch, slow things down a little bit. Trinket Smith on the outside, let it evolve, make one of the back four of Liverpool commit, which Tommy didn't do a great job of, but still a good opportunity, a good break. Love to see Augie in that situation with conviction, deciding to take a strike, but a good job defensively, 1v1 by Liverpool to block the shot.
And a bad back heel here. And the second half brought to you by Visit Sacramento, the Sacramento Convention and Visitors Bureau. Kevin, your time at MLS, you spent a lot of times in different American cities, also overseas as well. Sacramento's a different place now.
Yeah, you know, I grew up in Sacramento, left when I was 18, didn't come back till I was about 30 years old, and when I came back, it was drastically different. And really been a great resurgence here in the last 5-10 years in Sacramento, and also with the creation of the Sacramento Republic, something I think the city's been looking to latch onto, something that they can call their own, organically built and bred here from Sacramento people here in Sacramento.
Because the NBA team, the Kings, were from Rochester, New York, then Kansas City. Here's a good run for Gomes. Gomes looking to get past, takes a shot on goal near the post. It's stopped by Dominic Jakubek.
But really, the city, I think, has been just waiting for something to call their own and gravitate towards. And I tell you what, the first 3 years has been fantastic. You see a lot of gear, a lot of Republic's shirts and hats and all that fun stuff on people in Sacramento, just fully embraced by the city. It's just been something that I think really has brought the city together.
And the team won the USL Championship the first season. Great atmosphere. Just a parade downtown to the state capitol. 2015 expectations were very high. Lost in the first round of the playoffs. Here's a chance in the attacking third. Quick touch by Trickett Smith.
Great tackle. Great tackle.
Block sent away. Here's Octavio Guzman. Nice hesitation move. Takes the shot on goal with his left foot over the crossbar and out of play.
Yeah, needs to be better than by Tavo. It's on his weaker left foot, but still has to hit target. I like the idea, trying to curl the ball far post in that upper corner, but needs to hit target in that situation. Trinkett Smith getting involved. Good ball in. Gets a good strike on it, but well defended once again. Another look here at Tavo. Does a great job. Just a nice little fake with the right foot. Pulls up for the shot, pulls it back, drags it over to his left foot, and just sails the ball over the crossbar. Just once again, got to get your chest over the ball. Get your knee over the ball and drive it. Just not good enough there by Octavio.
We hear you say that a lot during broadcasts. Moving forward. Don't get back. Yeah. It seems like an easy thing to do, but why is it so difficult?
You know, you get in that situation where you know, here we are in the 50th, 60th minute.
Well, here's attacking turn. Here's Canos. Canos just sprays it wide way into the Sunworks Solar Tent area.
And it's a real fine line from leaning back, you know, but if you're going to strike the ball well in that situation, you got to get your chest and your knee over the ball and follow it on the target. Take your next 2 or 3 steps towards the frame or towards wherever you're striking the ball. Because if you don't do that, you're leaning back and it just becomes a much more finesse type shot. I think your margin for error is going to be much smaller. It takes a really special player to be able to judge how much you're going to be leaning back or how much you need to lean over the ball with that sort of line that Octavio decides to take there. You know, Messi is a great example at how well he can do things like that. But Messi's the best in the world, if not the second best in the world player. So I mean, it's that fine line, and it's all about decisions, Rob. What kind of ball are you going to strike?
Do you feel as a player, though? Do you feel that you're leaning back, or do you simply feel that you're great chance almost for Liverpool here? Chris Christian stepping up.
The result's going to tell you what you're doing 9 times out of 10. And you look at golf, a golf swing, where the ball goes, you can start to see where your flaws are in your swing. And I like to think of that analogy when you're striking a ball. It's very similar. But, you know, as Tavo sees that, as he gets his head up and sees the ball sail over, he's got to know that he's leaning back. And it's just something that it's easy to do. It's easy to lean back on these things. And also you got to think that the patience of a player in that situation where his eyes are getting big and getting bigger as you start to see that target approach and you get the chance to have a strike.
Well, here's a great combination. Canos, the target, James Kippy able to step in front. Last touch by Canos, and so it'll be a throw for Sacramento.
So I mean, the patience of a player to know, like, you can take a deep breath or have another quarter of a second to settle yourself, then have a strike, especially in that situation, which I think Tavo did. But that's what separates the good from the great, is that decision. You know, you get yourself in a good spot like Octavio did, but what sort of strike, what sort of technique are you gonna pull out in that situation? I'd like to see Tavo just try to drive it. Maybe even try to pull it near post a little bit.
He's a strong, powerful player. No reason he can't do. Here's Rivas. Rivas with a cross has an opportunity. And it's a shot on goal. And knew that he had a good look at it. Just could not get it past the keeper, Figueroa. Sacramento with another good chance. And it's Trickett Smith again. He's had 2 good looks. He's only been in the match for about 13 minutes.
Yeah, finds himself in good positions. That's what you want from a striker or your attacking midfielder. Get yourself in good position. And really, that's what we've lacked and missed. So good to see it gets a strike. Like to see him maybe keep it on the deck a little bit, make it difficult for the keeper, Figueroa there. And also Figueroa with a fantastic distribution out the back so far. He gets that ball on his left foot and just likes to zip and try to spring Liverpool to go forward. I love that from keepers.
Well, Liverpool U21, their last match fell to Manchester City 2-0 in the Barclays U21 Premier League game. So they're looking to bounce back here. They trail 1-0. Augustine Caceres with the lone goal, assist by Harry Williams. And Harry, the Englishman, came here after a relationship with Paul Buckle. Puckle convinced him this would be a great opportunity. And Williams has not disappointed early on. Here's an open space for Liverpool. They've had better chances here in the second half of play. Fit a little bit slicker. They put the sprinklers on, a little bit damp out here as well, and so the ball playing quicker. The player's not able to stay on their feet. Tavo's been a victim of a few times. Here out to the right wing. Here's Brewitt to the left foot. Cleared away by Rivas.
Yeah, well done by Rivas. I see
Excuse me, that was Kent. And here's a great switch. Looking for Tommy Stewart, is making a run. Way outside was Vigoro. Triggered Smith has had 4 touches on the ball, and 3 of them have been great so far. Here's a shot on goal, just past Dominic Djokovic. Ryan Kent has been very aggressive.
Kent with a good service across the face of the goal. Very dangerous spot to put a ball in that situation. You just kind of hope someone's going to be following up on that far post. As it makes your goalkeeper, a guy like Dominic, make a decision. You come out or let that ball slide across the face of your goal, but a good ball in by Kent.
Not an easy ball to play. Always looking for a touch. And another great ball from Trickett Smith. Kevin, the offside, the whistle blows here, but this kid's very impressive already.
Yeah.
Here's Rivas. Here's a
get a look at Trickett Smith.
Stewart, and then Trickett Smith just laced one, but into the arms, right place, the right time was Lawrence Figueroa.
Getting a look at this ball across the face too. Look at Dominic. He's got to make it. He's in no man's land right there. So that, you know what a ball served in the box well was when you got your goalkeeper between 2 minds. So good ball in by Ken. Unfortunate for him, the runs just weren't there.
Well, Liverpool FC's first team will be on tour this summer in the United States. Catch them against AC Milan at Levi Stadium on July 30th. Learn more at internationalchampionshipscup.com. Levi Stadium, about an hour and a half, 2 hours away here from Sacramento, and Dominic Djokovic able to get a glove on it. It'll be a throw for Liverpool.
Yeah, well done by Dom. Comes out, makes up his mind, punches it out for a throw-in. Rather be safe than sorry in that situation, Rob. I think Dom, as a goalkeeper, that's a decision you make often.
Whalen pausing, looking for a teammate. Adam Phillips near the end line. Goal kick coming up. Michael Beal called the overall season for the U21s this year one of promise. The few players even receiving the first team opportunities he was very proud to see. Said they would like to see a few more wins, have them climb up the table. But what a great chance here for them to come to California. He says his first trip. In an interview with the media yesterday, Bonnie Field said it's first time in California. The guys are really excited. He says it's a beautiful city here in Sacramento. I saw them walking around the Capitol earlier in the morning before their training session. I think they'll be heading to San Francisco, which is about an hour and 15 minutes from here. And one of the great cities in the state of California. So a quick little tour, then they'll be heading to Reno, which is in the state of Nevada, about 2 hours and 20 minutes or so from here. Kevin Goldthwait and I will have the call of that match as well on Wednesday night. So a busy few days for the Liverpool U21.
Yeah, I think they're even stopping off in Lake Tahoe for a lunch. So I mean, they're getting a good view of what California has to offer from the beach to the mountains into Nevada. Though
just didn't get the warm weather. They missed everything but that.
Yeah, hopefully it'll start warming up here in a day or so. But head over to Reno, the biggest little city in the world.
One of the first big gambling cities, Las Vegas, Atlantic City. They will be playing at the first professional soccer match in the state of Nevada. And we've got, looks up here, 6 substitutions coming for Liverpool, so you're going to have to pardon me as we try to get those names in order and get you them in a timely manner. For Sacramento, you'll have Alfonso Motogalvan, the midfielder, likely to come in for what could be Cameron Iwasa. We'll have to see where he is placed. Might be played in the back 4 as well. But Liverpool will have a string of new players here, nearly the entire side. No substitution limits here. Here's Cameron Iwasa to the left side. Cameron's got a good look at it with his left foot, takes it on the hop, and it bounces away.
Golden opportunity there by Cam.
Tommy Stewart was making a good run as well.
And that's what you want from Cam in that situation. Drive the ball into the box, get yourself in good positions. Liverpool, no one comes out to challenge him. He's just able to take the ball and travel with it to get a look here. Gets his head up. Good strike with the left foot and a good tackle. Just pushes it wide for a corner kick, but a good job by Cam. Get another look right now as the ball slick enough, and I think it might have been Brewitt there with a solid tackle And that's going to be Cam's last effort here tonight as he's getting subbed out for Max Alvarez.
So Max Alvarez is in along with Alfonso Monogalpan. Danny Barrera, the captain, gives it up. The armband to number 4, Alfonso Monogalpan. 2 Santa Barbara former players. UC Santa Barbara, great college soccer program in the United States here. Tabo with an outswinger. Monogalpan with a quick hitter looking back for Tabo. Tabo able to collect it into the corner. Looking for a corner, and he'll get it.
Good piece of skill there by Tabo to earn the corner kick. Like to see Max get on this. Yes, Alvarez is jogging over there. Max with a fantastic left foot.
Max Alvarez, a couple of assists, a goal on Wednesday. The Napa Valley kid is back at it. Sac State grad sent one in. Cleared away. Another corner coming up.
Yeah, this is something that Max brings to the table. A really good left foot for set pieces for Sacramento.
And this will be the 8th corner for Sacramento tonight. This one served well. Foreign. Tabo just outside the penalty area, looking to make a move on Gomes. Looking for Tommy Stewart. Tommy Stewart doesn't have much space, splits the defense, looking for his left foot. He'll take a shot down to his knees, goes Vigoro.
Just some hesitation there between Tommy and Tavo in that situation. You want to see your striker, Tommy Stewart, be selfish there. Go grab the ball, get it on your left foot, strike it. Just a bit of a hesitation, I think, kind of threw the momentum and the rhythm off of that play.
Back comes the Republic. Guzman again. Tabo with 3 goals in 2014. 3 in here, looking for 1 in play. A handball not called in the box. Christian battling with Canos. Coughs it up. Trickett Smith into the open area. Middle of the park.
Very nearly counterattack opportunity. Some pace right here.
Here to the left side. Here comes Kent. Kent dribbling in. Kent makes a nice move across down low. Foreign gets a leg on it, saving the day off of the referee this time. One more look at it. Turning and taking a shot was Adam Phillips. A soft left foot. Easy play for Dominic Jakubek.
Tell you what, Kent's been very, very dangerous for Liverpool out on this right side. Causing Republic's back four some fits. You get a good look here. Chris Christian trying to defend one-on-one. No chance. Kent slides it right to his right, serves a good ball in the box, but lucky for Chris Christian, he has his partner in crime, Derek Foreign, in there to clear the ball.
James Kippy the other way, running the left flank, working his way into the middle. He'll dump it off Trinkett Smith. Quick touch.
See, that's what Trinkett Smith's going to add. That one touch right there, where we don't see that typically. That ball's typically been for Sacramento, controlled and then look to play. But you see Trinkett Smith's already thinking a step ahead. If Tommy Stewart can get on page, the same page with Trinkett Smith, which I think is going to happen as they play together, and Tommy's a good enough player to know to expect that ball one time. But really, it seems like for the last few months, the culture's been set where that ball's going to be given on the second touch rather than the first touch. But a good look there by Trinkett Smith. Love to see that forward thinking and that quick thinking.
Couple of substitutions here. They're going to take their time, so we will get to him. So Brannigan is in. He comes in for Gomes. And so Stewart comes in for Virtue in the middle of the park.
Entering the match, number 17, Tony Gomez.
And it is Tony Gomez as well. This is just something you just don't ever see. This is, I mean, you just don't see 6 players coming in all at once. So we'll set them for you here as each player comes in.
And also entering the match, number 12, Joe McGuire.
So Joe McGuire also in now. So a whole new look for the U21s.
Yeah, going to get the last 25 minutes or so here.
Tabo. 68 minutes gone by. Bonnie Field. Out of play now, in play. Here's Tony Gomes. Augustine Caceres spinning around. Much more active. Here comes Liverpool. They've played better in the second half. Not able to find goal. Trickett Smith has been exciting nonetheless. It's going to be fun to watch number 18 and number 9, Harry Williams, working together sometime at this point in the season. Showing great pace. Here's the left side, like a shot on goal. No, it's been crossed possibly. Spraying out wide. Liverpool trying to keep it in play, and they do.
Yeah, that might have been Ryan Kent again. So the good service once again showing his pace.
Tommy Stewart fighting with Jones. So it's Sam Hart, Jones on the left side, McGuire and Randall on the right side in the back four. The whistle is blown. The Republic upset. Herbie Kane, Cameron Brannigan, Kevin Stewart, Tony Gomes in the midfield, Brooks Lennon and Ryan Kent in the striker position.
Well done by Kiffy.
That was Connor Randall. Throw for Jones. Temperatures have dropped nearly 12 degrees since the start of this one at Bonnie Field. Alongside Kevin Goldthwait, I'm Rob McAllister. Sacramento plays 6 matches in a matter of 2 weeks. Sailing is Brannigan. Brannigan will take a shot, blocked. Defensively, that line starting to sneak up. Alvarez goes down, giving chase is Kevin Stewart. Here's Tommy Stewart. Trickett Smith in the middle of the park, slowing down at Caceres. Didn't keep running with him. Tommy Stewart now out to his right. He'll try to look back for Trickett. Here's Trickett Smith, just outside the penalty area, has nobody with him. Nobody making runs.
Yeah, and that's just poor by the midfield. You got to have either Augie or Octavio on that left side. You got to get up there and support these guys. If your front two are going to make that effort to get forward, don't have anyone in the box. That just needs to be better by the midfield to get up there and support your teammates.
It's still only a 1-0 ball game. It feels Sacramento has a much larger lead. That is not the case. 1 goal, and this thing's all equal. Here's a left-footed Max Alvarez again, the starter of the 2014 season. Looking to get one up high, and Figueroa with a leaping grab. Settle it down. So Max Alvarez, a great showing in the Open Cup on Wednesday. Had some injury woes in 2015. He's slowly working his way back in. Paul Buckle had said he wants to see him make quicker decisions. He said physically he's there. Pace, he's there. He said he wants to make those decisions, be more consistent, and be quicker at them. Do you assess this the same way?
Yeah, and he's one of those guys I think also has kind of come under that habit of taking too many touches in the final third. I mean, how many times have we said it tonight? And that's just one of the where we've been slow is in that final third, and that is the symptom of it. So it's just he's one of those guys that's been doing a little bit too much, and he's got plenty of talent, plenty of ability, a fantastic left foot. Love to see him as like that inverted winger on the right side. Comes in on his left foot, strikes plenty of balls on box or on target. Is also able to get on the right flank and maybe even serve balls with his right foot into the box. But just needs to kind of just refine things, tighten the screws all over the place in his game. But he's not far from being off.
Well, here's Brannigan with a great free kick. Great chance for Liverpool here. On this set piece, they've got a lot of movement in the back. Brannigan, the right-footed midfielder here. A couple of steps back by the defensive line. And this one sent in low. Back post. Probably catch a break. So on Wednesday, 7:30, Sacramento Republic, Liverpool U21s back at it again. In Sacramento again next Saturday. Back to USL match. That will be on the CW31 in Swope Park. First time we'll see them this season. They're hanging around the playoff picture. Currently just outside the bubble. A couple of matches this week in the USL. Sacramento obviously off. Using that opportunity for this match. Trickett Smith just battling in there with Connor Randall. How odd for Trickett Smith must it be to be playing against guys you've been going with the last 3 years?
Yeah, like we said earlier, just an interesting debut for him. Well done by Max there.
And a whistle, late whistle blows. Did not play advantage. Joined in 2012, 2 goals in 19 appearances. Max Alvarez cutting near the end line, still battling. Liverpool's holding its ground. Whistle blows as falling was Tony Gomes. Gives a chance to tell you Sprint is offering the chance of a lifetime for a youth to serve as a flag bearer at Copa America match this summer and the sweepstakes at more SacRepublicFC.com. Copa America being played right down the road here. And someday, hopefully in Sacramento, as the MLS aspirations continue, stadium plan moving forward here in downtown Sacramento. Some 19,000 plus fans. Here's a chance, a quick give and go, a chance on goal, and they equalize. It is Ryan Kent who's able to get it back on a give and go, and it's 1-1 here in the 75th minute in Sacramento.
Tell you what, the Liverpool just absolutely diced Sacramento right there. Great individual play, great combination play here. Take out Kent, great ball, good first touch, perfect weight, first touch again. That's how quickly it happens. 3 touches and it's a goal. You think you're in a good position, 3 touches later the ball's in the back of your net and you're picking it out. Great play by Liverpool, good finish. 1-1, everything's even now. Now it comes down to you got final 15, 20 minutes, and this is where I think part of your culture as a club kind of can come out in Sacramento, whether it's a friendly or not. How are you going to dig deep and try to battle and grind this out for try to hopefully go out and can sneak one, put in the back of the net.
Tommy Stewart finding Trickett Smith. Trickett Smith taken down from behind, and a yellow card coming, and a great chance now for Sacramento just outside the penalty area.
Good job by Trickett Smith driving forward. It looks like it might have been
Sam Hart who's given a yellow.
But a good job by Trickett Smith. Once again, I don't think he knew much about who was coming on his back. So fortunate for him. Takes that touch just outside quick enough to mistime the tackle. And a good opportunity here. As Max Alvarez has been one of the guys that's been fantastic over this ball. And Trickett Smith standing over as well. Love to see Trickett Smith, see what he can do with this. But also Max has scored from this same spot actually last Wednesday as Max decides to fade off to his right. Trickett Smith.
Here's Trickett Smith, too low, didn't get over the first line. Out good to Alvarez.
Interesting little...
Here's Moto Galvan, nearly wasting an opportunity. Tough play, and they're looking for Octavio Guzman. Back comes Liverpool on the counter. They made 6 substitutions just a few moments ago, and they've had the energy, they've had the pace. They got a goal just a few minutes earlier, and now they're working to take the lead in the second half. Brannigan sprays it out wide. Tavo cutting it off. Combs looking to turn the corner. Kevin Stewart.
Well done by Augie, stepping up. Just a little heavy touch. Get another look here at this great finish. Just slots it on that far post. Dom comes out, maybe overcommits a little bit to the near post, but I tell you what, just class. Simple finish to the far post.
Fonzo Motogalvan.
Rob, it just goes to show, you know, you think you're in a good situation, a good position on the pitch. 3 touches later, Dominic's picking the ball up out of the back of the net.
But you could feel it. Yeah, there was a shift in momentum.
And how quick
they were more aggressive.
And that's how you break down back 4, back 5s, is move the ball 1 and 2 touch. And all it was, you know, you got Kent coming up the side, takes 1 or 2 touches, plays the ball in, 1 touch back to him, and a 1-touch finish. That's how quick it needs to be to break down. It's a soft foul given here, but that's how quick things need to be if you want to break down teams. Otherwise, they're able to track back, get their shoulders turned around, get them right. If you're taking 1, 2, 3 touches rather than 1 and 2 touches as you're moving the ball in the final third.
Trickett Smith to the left side. Rivas. Rivas in his 2nd year with the club as well. And Liverpool making a couple more changes coming up. Ryan Kent, Lennon, who could be out here. Jones and Hart have stayed in the match as well. So those 4, excuse me. Now there's a turn. Here they come again. Lennon with a shot on goal. Just sent it wide. The Arizona native with another good look. Gets past the midfield, then the back 4. And Derek Foran is visibly upset at his midfield.
Yeah, Derek's still got to be able to defend better. Just the pace of a guy like Lennon exposes Derek a little bit. Just gets turned right there. Derek needs to just stand his ground. As Lennon does a great job, peels off, just turns around, tries to slot it to the far post with his left foot. Doesn't get enough. Probably comes across the ball a little too much.
A couple of substitutions here. Jake Brimmer in for Brooks Lennon, so that'll be Lennon's last chance at goal tonight. The Australian native joined LFC at the U16 levels, who's been here for quite a few years. And then Connor Masterson in for Lloyd Jones.
Decent night for Lennon, the American. Was real excited to see him, to see what he can do in person. Really didn't do too much. Obviously, that last little chance right there was probably his best piece or his best effort of the night. Hopefully, as an American, would love to see him continue to progress and become a mainstay, hopefully one day in Liverpool, the first team.
In the second half, when you look at the Republic, they're not as sharp as they were in the first. And it's almost a hesitancy. And physically, Liverpool has won this one out. Into the middle now.
It really maybe comes down to also there's a lot of changes that have been made. So kind of think that might be one of the reasons. But still, I think there shouldn't be that big of a drop-off. Poor giveaway right there. There shouldn't be that big of a drop-off when you're making a few subs.
Liverpool has been looking forward. Republic have been looking back. With possession of the ball, Sacramento seeming to try to slow it down. Liverpool looking to do just the opposite. Tony Gomes very active in the midfield. He's come up as more of an attacking mid. Shooting that right flank when possible. See what Jake Brimmer can do. Just came in. So Sam Hart and Ryan Kent, the only two of the first 11 still in this match for Liverpool U21. Domin Jakubek will spray wide, looking for Max Alvarez, who gets a toe on it. And again, Liverpool back and forth. And now a break to the right side, to the left foot, takes a shot on goal, looking for a handball. James Kiffey again, cross. Ticket Smith, one touch, two touch, three touch, tries to take a shot on goal, saved by Figueroa.
What an effort there by Trinket Smith. Able to get 2 or 3 touches on the ball in the box, which you rarely get a chance to do. Able to get on his left foot and strikes it across the face. I tell you, a great save there by Figueroa.
Got his mitt down. Trinket Smith again, quick touch to Kiffey. Kiffey wasn't ready for it.
There he is. He's the link in there right now, which is fantastic to see. Really excited to have that link for players to bounce the ball into him and get it off of him again. Combining nicely.
Agustin Caceres, who has a goal tonight, the lone goal for Sacramento. An assist from Harry Williams. Here's Tavo moving forward. Big physical midfielder, just a too heavy. Taken away easily by Liverpool. Kevin Stewart. Hart sends it up the lane. Rivas has to track back. Good offensive possession here. To the outside. Liverpool toying with it here.
Rivas does a nice job there. Doesn't allow Kent to get any space in between him to gain his speed and gain momentum at him. Just slows him down, makes him go backwards. As a right back, that's a win.
And Kent, Brimmer, and Gomes. Almost looks like a 4-3-3 here at times for Liverpool. Sprayed out way right. And that time it is Randall, the right back. Throw for Liverpool. Tied at 1. Kent with a goal. Caceres with a goal. Liverpool has dominated the second half here, possession time as well. Moving forward into the box, Rennigan to the right side. Takes a shot, looks it, cross it. Another opportunity, Randall with a nice ball played in. Now Tava looking to spring a counter. Cotto cuts it to the middle. Tommy Stewart follows it off the chest, looking for Trinket Smith, just poorly played.
Good
out
effort
of
there.
play.
Good effort by Tommy. That's his only really opportunity right there to put it through the wickets. Trinket Smith's making a really good delayed run.
Connor Masterson, a little bit of size, just 17 years of age. Back heel. Trinket Smith, is he onside? He is, and it takes a shot. Nope, flag is up, offside.
Great combination play again. Once again, that's the link that we've been missing. And so far here in 30-40 minutes with Trinket Smith's debut, looks like he's linking up and combining really nicely with that in that final third.
Tommy Stewart not been able to break through a goal yet, but I'll tell you what, this crowd already seen what number 18 can do. 20-year-old from Newcastle, England. Trying to poke it through is Kent. Christian able to get his foot down. Here's another turn. Looking Brannigan. Brannigan with his left foot. Triple team out to the right. Here goes Randall, the right back. Off the head of Christian. Chesting up. Tommy Stewart along with Kevin Stewart. Chris Christian, who played in Atlanta last year, also was on loan with Colorado Switchbacks in the USL. Played in the Ghana Premier League before that. Very solid center back. Sends it back as Moto Galva, a little bit dangerous. A throw here for Liverpool and Herbie Kane.
Another look here, just offside. Still like to see Trinket Smith finish that ball, but a good save once again by Figueroa.
Sam Hart settles it in. Liverpool, much more decisive. Into the middle of the park. Here he comes. Brannigan with his right foot. To the right side is Randall. Connor Randall working to his left, looking for a step over to his right. Gets past Kiffy, down low cross. Wide open in the middle of the park. A couple of bounces. In deep in the box goes Jokabek. And now Jokabek will spray it out quickly for Tommy Stewart, who's on the counter.
Good distribution by Dominic.
Stewart cutting cross. Making a move on Kevin Stewart. Kevin Stewart looking for a dive. Trinket Smith in the middle of the park, and Tommy Stewart will get a throw.
That's okay, too. That's a good play by Tommy Stewart. Able to drive the ball into the final third with conviction. Gets himself in a situation. Tries to serve the ball across the box, but a good defensive play as he had even, I think, both Trinket Smith and Max Alvarez as another guy on the far post. I was making that run, putting the effort in, trying to get up that right side. Find himself on the far post, maybe, if you're lucky.
To Kiffy. To Moto Galva quickly. Tap and go. Nice move by Kiffy. Lift his left foot. Takes the shot. Go! James Kiffy, the left back from Santa Barbara, California, who came as a trialist in 2014, has now put the Republic over the Reds 2-1.
That's what we talked about. We had the last 15-20 minutes. Can our guys dig deep, pull something out here? You get a great look. Kiffy just able to dice through there. Can't make the tackle. Fantastic finish, just puts in a little daisy cutter to that far post. James Kiffy with a fantastic shot. Get a good look here. Watch Kiffy's able to get through. Just a little shifty move right there. Gets it on his favorite left foot and just strikes a clean, crisp ball to that far post. Wonderful strike by James Kiffy.
He did a very similar move that was not called a foul, I should say. And it led to a goal for Tommy Thompson in the win here a couple of weeks ago.
And you know what the funny thing about a guy like James Kiffy, he's not going to beat you for pace, he's not going to beat you with individual skill, but he's shifty enough to just get defenders off, gets them off balance, gets them on their heels, and is able to find that little, that half step here, that half step there, and that's a good example right there with James Kiffy. Nothing flashy, nothing fancy, but just good timing of his run and good timing of when he's making these touches and strikes a clean ball to that far post. Very nice finish by your left back, James Kiffy.
He is a very good dribbler, worked it very well into the middle here, and we've seen him do it time and time again. Still a chance, though, plenty of time for Liverpool.
And the funny thing about James, too, Rob, is he really fancies himself as an attacking player, fancies himself as a left winger. Pace might get the better of him at times, but I tell you what a finish. And finds himself in good position and serves great balls in the box too, Rob. That's what you want from your left back. Such a steady player for the Republic for the last 2 years. And one of those trouble spots on teams often.
Here's a shot on goal. Great strike. Great strike by Tony Gomes with his left foot, the 19-year-old.
But going back to Kiffy, he's one of those guys that, you know, the position, that left back position, especially in America and in MLS and specifically in the USL, is a tough position to fill on rosters.
Well, here's Rivas and company as well. Rivas filling in nicely for Carlos Rodriguez, who was out early, or late in the first half, I should say. Now Rivas with his left foot looking backside, and he'll sail away. Well, it's not too late to purchase season tickets. Not only get you into the Bonnie Field, but also prior to the new MLS stadium as well. For the Republic matches, call 916-307-6100, or you can always go to the website as well, sacrepublicfc.com. Exciting match here. James Kiffy with a goal here late in the second half. Bring it to a 2-1 match. Augustine Caceres in the first half for the Republic. And it was Ryan Kent on a nice combination play from Liverpool That's the scoring rundown here at Bonnie Field. Alongside Kevin Goldthwait and Rob McAllister, we appreciate you joining us for this one. It's been a fun one. We got another one coming up on Wednesday. These two teams both playing hard. A lot of players in and out, substitution-wise. It's all about getting minutes. And I think the crowds will love this one. It's been a fun, exciting match, back and forth, a lot of looks. Both teams have capitalized, I thought. I think you'd look at the opportunities. There haven't been a great chances on goal, but when they've been there, they've each have made it count.
Yeah, and if you're a fan of the game, it's real exciting to get a chance to look at a club like Liverpool and having their U21s come out here, see what their development's all about, see what these guys look like at that 19, 20, 21, 22-year-old
Stewart taken down by Trickett Smith. Stewart wanted to call, won't get it. Now Tommy Stewart will get it on the other end. Good goal. Tommy Stewart on the touchline, looking to cut over. He's got some room. Wide open. Here comes Max Alvarez on the right side. Alvarez settles it down. One touch, two touch, and it nearly finds it and cleared away by the back defender. Nearly a 3-1 match.
Yeah, great job there. Good job by Max Alvarez. Gets it on his least favorite right foot. There's another look right here. Just tries to put it in the far post. Great save once again, Figueroa, and cleared off the line. Almost went in for an own goal there, as Jake Brimmer is able to track back and clears it off the line. Big challenge right there in the middle of the field.
Well, we have 3 minutes of stoppage time added. Tony Gomes down. A foul is called. Chris Christian's upset about it. Quick start here to the right side. Connor Randall. Randall with his left foot steps up. James Kiffey, who could be the hero, the man of the match after a big goal late in this match. Tommy Stewart sliding down, won't get the call. Connor Masterson stays on his feet. They have high hopes for Connor Masterson to make the first team, just 17 years of age, from Dublin, Ireland. Joined the U18s a season ago. Foul is called, so Michael Zapata trying to calm things down.
Because we got a minute here. I mean, going back to what, as a fan and seeing what the U21 and academy team for one of the bigger clubs in the world, see what they look like and how they play, you know, the techniques that they have and the ability that they have. Let's get Kent on it right here, looking for a quick one.
Right, Kent in the middle, nobody there.
Just a poor ball.
Another opportunity, and it sails away.
Not a fan of that ball lobbed in the box. I love that ball driven in that far post. Kent just poor decision in my mind.
You know what? We've had a couple of matches with Michael Zapata here again. Another great game called by Michael Zapata. Got to give him credit when it's due.
Yeah, Zapata's doing a fantastic job keeping control of the game here.
There's hasn't been too many physical. There's really no bad blood between these teams, but it tends to happen. We've seen it.
Yeah.
When Newcastle came in, we saw a little bit with West Brom. When they were here 2 years ago, it got real chippy out there. This game has been nothing but pleasant for both sides. Liverpool trying to equalize late here in extra time. About a minute or so to play at Bonnie Field. On the great Saturday night, cool Saturday night back touch, quick, and Brannigan sends it wide. Dominic Jakubek wanted his line to come up and get physical, and I think he has every right to be a little bit upset. Too good of a look for Cameron Brannigan.
Yeah, Brannigan, you know, taking 6 touches right in the heart of Sacramento's back four. Able to combine nicely with Gomes. Gomes lays the ball off, and in fact, I think Gomes is peeling off and could have been given the ball back. A shot was elected to be taken, but once again, good build-up, fun to watch from Liverpool.
There's Tommy Stewart. Tommy Stewart tied for the lead in goals in 2014 for the Republic. Injury slowed him a bit. Came back on strong at the end of 2015. Trying to be one of the strikers to remain in that starting 11. Between Stewart, Cameron Iwasa, now you have a Trickett Smith who could possibly play there. Harry Williams, Adam John when he's on loan. You've got a couple of weapons. Here's on the right side. Herbie Kane all the way off it from his original position to the right side. To the right, here he goes. Brannigan has it broken up by James Kiffey. Whistle about to blow any moment. Brannigan settling. One more look for Liverpool. This might be the last possession of the match. Brannigan getting stuck by Trickett Smith. Trickett Smith trying to clear it, finding Tommy Stewart, and that will be it. So Liverpool U21s come in here, an exciting match. They cannot pull out a victory on the road. Republic defending their home here at Bonnie Field. Augustine Caceres, James Kiffey, 2 big goals here. A fun match in the capital city. We'll have your highlights coming up next.
FC Under-21s in Reno, Wednesday, May 25th, in the second of 2 friendly matches. Tickets still available, may be purchased online at sacrepublicfc.com. We'll see you back here at Bonnie Field on Saturday, May 28th, when the Republic FC hosts for the first time Slope Park Rangers. Again, that's Saturday, May 28th here at Bonnie Field. Tickets are still available, may be purchased online at sacrepublicfc.com. Head downtown to De Vere's Irish Pub, your home for all things soccer for the official Sacramento Republic FC post-pint party. You can enjoy the new menu and drinks with your fellow Republic FC fans.
They keep holding.
And now down to Scott Marsh for our Bonnie Plumbing Player of the Match. Scott, take it away.
All right, Jamie, thank you very much. Our Bonnie Man of the Match for tonight, Daniel Trinket-Smith, your debut here in Sacramento. First of all, let's hear for Daniel, everybody. What was it like playing here in Sacramento?
Yeah, it's a great experience for me to play against my old team, all the lads and the staff that I know. And it's a great victory for the boys, and I really enjoyed it.
Yeah, what was it like going against the old team?
Yeah, it was mad really, because I only left them a couple of weeks ago. But seeing them all and playing against them, a bit surreal, but I really enjoyed it.
You came in to start the second half. You had a few shots on goal, but your old goaltender, Vigoro, was up to the challenge.
Yeah, I know. He's a good friend of mine, and I will be having words with him later.
How long do you think it'll take for you to get adjusted here?
Yeah, hopefully, and sooner rather than later. So I only came in last night, but hopefully get over the jet lag and ready to go.
Yeah. And obviously the best part about it, you got a victory against the old team today.
Yeah, it's a great feeling when the final whistle went 2-1, and now I really enjoyed it.
Yeah, you guys play them again on Wednesday up in Reno before playing back here on Saturday. Daniel, we're excited to have you here. Congratulations on the win tonight.
Thank you very much.
All right, let's hear it for Daniel Trinket-Smith, everybody. Our Bonnie Man of the Match. Back to you, Jamie.
Thank you, Scott. My name is Jamie Coffey. On behalf of the entire Republic FC, we'd like to thank you for joining us this evening. Reminder, the beer garden in the market will stay open for those who want to enjoy it.
Daniel Trickett Smith, no doubt, changed the pace for the Republic here in the second half. 2-1, big goal by James Kiffey. Now let's break away. Let's look at our NorCal Honda highlights for this match of victory. 2-1 for Sacramento. And early on for the Republic, there was no doubt they had a couple of chances early in about the first 15-20 as teams tried to settle in to see what they were looking to get themselves into. Tavo from the corner. Good look from Carlos Rodriguez. Too bad he couldn't stay in the match. It seemed that he might have hurt a hamstring here. Danny Barrera, Harry Williams, Augustine Caceres. That was beautiful.
Yeah, great finish here. Good composure. That's a tough ball for Augie to hit. Just redirects it in that upper corner. No chance for Figueroa.
That goal coming to the 30th minute. Couple of chances for Sacramento again into the second half. Tavo just getting back on that heel. Couldn't find target. Tommy Stewart, Trickett Smith of laser. Not able to go. And then it was the Liverpool's turn to start to get things going. They started putting pressure on Sacramento. And here it is, a great give and go. Finding Ryan Kent. Kent slots it home. Equalizes in the 75th minute. And then in the 86th minute, it would be James Kiffey coming up strong. Just able to dink it in. Great ball. Works himself into the middle. You got to love that strike.
Love that strike. As a left back myself, seeing him just hit the ball hard to the far post, keeps it about a foot off the ground. Just a fantastic strike and a wonderful goal.
I thought Liverpool, possession-wise, I thought they were more aggressive in that second half. But, you know, as we all know, that's the way it goes sometimes. So let's take a look at your full-time stats now. For the Sacramento Republic, they definitely had their opportunities. Statistically, they looked a little bit better. But overall, Kevin, very even. Up and down this number check.
Across the board, I think it was pretty even possession-wise. I'm sure it was a few points, percentage points, one way or the other. But still, real impressed with how Liverpool plays. The technique and the technical ability of all their guys, top to bottom of the squad, is just it's fun to watch.
Didn't know what to expect coming in here. You never know in a friendly what can happen, what can kind of transpire. This was a fun match.
All top to bottom, fun match. Good to see the Republic go up one. Has to show some resilience to go down a goal and come back and fight back and get the winning goal by James Kiffey. So I think a good even confidence builder for our guys. So fun to watch, fun match, and excited to see him play again in a couple of days up in Reno.
We're going to go on trip. I guess we'll head east, Kevin Goldthwait. So Kevin Goldthwait and I will be back with you on Wednesday on the road. Reno is the site of the Sacramento Republic Liverpool U21s, part 2 of this trip for the boys in red. So the Old Glory Red taking on the Reds one more time a couple of days from now. We appreciate you tuning in to this one. I want to thank everyone here at the Sacramento Republic. Thank all the fans from Liverpool as well for tuning in here, and the great fans who have showed up. Liverpool fans, a lot of them in white out here as well. A great fun night at Bonnie Field. Didn't go the visitors' way. The home club able to hold on here, but nonetheless, everyone seemed to be having a pretty good time on this friendly in the middle of May. I want to thank Rusty Bravatt, the entire crew at Franklin Pictures, and the entire Republic. For Kevin Goldthwait, I'm Rob McAllister. Have a wonderful night. We'll see you on Wednesday.